What's up, everybody? Mark, yes, you're the first person here. And then Asamiya, Chill Mission, Zombie Kitten, and Pajama. So thank you all for being here. Mark, I saw after you had already streamed, but I saw that you did, I think, your first stream. So I'm curious how it went. And if anyone has well, anything special they did today, or something totally ordinary they did today, definitely let us know. Like, who here ate food? Anybody? Patui, thank you for the 14-month resub. Do I do reviews? I'm not sure exactly what you mean. Like, also welcome in, Kutranka. I'm not sure, like song reviews? Product reviews? Music reviews? Yeah, kind of sometimes, but it's not, it hasn't really been like formally implemented yet. In fact, I spent most of the day today talking with a friend, and I went through a whole bunch of footage to work on editing down, doing like a rough edit of the song analysis we did a couple streams ago. Yeah, on Sunday. Hey, Dragon. What's going on? So, yeah, I would like to do that. I would like to do that more. So maybe later today. But I always start out typically with just, playing some sort of calm, relaxing music. But I don't know if there was a song in particular that you were hoping to get reviewed or something like that. I've been streaming music for 4 years with basically no breaks, no more than a week off ever. I don't think anyone's ever actually just been like, ask me that question. It's always asking me to play stuff. Or asking them to review their own music. So perhaps this may not be a new thing. Is it your own song you'd like a review of? That I've heard before. Solid Kush. What's up? No? Alright, then you're the first person I think I can remember that's ever just been like, hey, do you do song review requests? Like, most people just want you to play music. In fact, when I was doing the song review analysis thing, someone just straight up told me to stop talking, and then they said, you talk too much, I'm leaving, and they left, and I was like, alright. Cenk Erdogan. Hey, what's up, Hungin? Yeah, no, people are super rude. Yeah, a few people left, and they were like the only people that were talking too in chat. So like yeah, it was really it was really frustrating. So this name looks Turkish, is it? Born in Istanbul. Okay, yeah, so it's Turkish. I am not familiar with him, but we could. So people rude know it. Yeah, it was just like, it was really frustrating. So let's, just curious what I thought. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have any thoughts right now because I've never heard his music, at least as far as I know. Definitely not Constantinople. Don't let the Prime sleep. That's right, Hungin, thank you for the 25-month resub. Kutranka, you're welcome. Yeah, I figured I'd at least, you know, acknowledge it and address it, and it is something I'd like to do more. So again, maybe later today, who knows. I'm on somewhat of a time constraint again today, not quite as strict as yesterday, but so we'll see what happens. We'll see. All right. Let's start out with some sort of simple stuff. How's it going, May? This actually probably wasn't the best to start out with. I haven't played it in a long time, and this part is actually tricky. Particular that. The rest of it's actually not too bad. Cleanly once. It's actually relatively straightforward what's happening. It's just going. So it's just two notes going down with a pause each time. And the only other notes that happen are below it goes. So they do the exact same thing. They're just offset by a beat. So when one goes down, the other one goes up. And they meet together. Hey, Sandra. Bonjour. Thank you again for the donation yesterday, too. Off to work, time to lurk. Work and lurk, one of the Twitch classics. Go for it, Kush. Thanks for popping in and saying hey. Yeah, I think because Sandra's not actually French. They're from Canada, so for us it's still a day. But Hangen, I would not have said bonjour to you. Also, my uncle has come into the stream a few times. He's the one who he has dual citizenship, American and French citizenship, because his wife is French. And they just bought a house, or like an apartment in Paris. And offered to let me stay there. I'm not sure the exact details, but who knows? So maybe I end up going back after all these years. La belle Provence. Hey, what's up, Soul Vibes? And Sandra, I don't want to be presumptuous, but if you're talking about me in terms of your 4 or 5 top streamers, it's nice to hear that I could provide something that's important for you and others. And thank you for the support to help keep me here, because I do rely on all of your support. Who are we talking about? Oh, Hungen, my my uncle mentioned that him and my aunt bought an apartment in Paris, and my cousin's gonna be, I think she's gonna be living. I just found out about this. I don't have many details. Who knows? Maybe he's listening right now. Uncle Chris, you here? I'm sure you would have said something if you were, but so we'll see what happens. That's one of the nice things about streaming. As long as the internet is there, it's like you can basically stream from anywhere, as long as you don't have a crazy setup. And my setup's pretty confined. Like, I don't need much space or much of anything. Also, Dragon, thank you for using. I appreciate when people use the extra emotes. Or 2. Or no. Well, thank you, Sandra. Also, hello, Fennec. Enjoy the lurk. It is, and I had an awesome time last time I went there, and I didn't know if I'd ever go back, so maybe I will. Maybe I will. Yeah, if the rent is sort of taken care of, or if it's a reduced rate or something, because it's my uncle, like, then that'd be cool. Yes, perhaps my transformation could become complete in one day. one day you guys can finally give me my ceremonial beret. And then knight me with a baguette. And the transformation will be complete. And yeah, chill mission. If you want to do a blindfolded thing, I forget. Someone did one a few streams ago, and I didn't actually redeem it because I was just like sort of feeling off. But I was thinking about that, Hungen. I was thinking about that. If that was part of the process, I have to shave everything but the mustache, which I guess we can do. It's worth it. If it means being accepted. All right, we just did some Soar stuff, but we'll do more Soar. More Soar. Hello, Captain Moonscar. Except this would be man, I really don't want to shave. Alright. Just pull on this strap that's way too long. I had this next one memorized too. Zombie, thank you for the 100 bits. Yeah, why show your double chin, or why exercise and put in all the time and effort and everything to get rid of it again when you can just cover it with a beard. I've had a beard for a while. I shaved it once, like years ago, and I was like, oh, I don't like this. I was like, I gotta remind myself not to shave it again. I gotta remind future self, like, remember, don't do it. Thanks, Moonscar. Yeah, it was a mistake. I shaved it and I was like, oh, this was a terrible idea. This was a terrible idea. And I never shaved it after. I was like, this is terrible. Also, Soul Vibes, you asked how I am. It's hard to say. We sort of mentioned the stream before that I think you're kind of referring to, maybe. I wasn't feeling very good, and you know, it's kind of an ongoing thing. This is not specific to Twitch. It's not. I got my mood fluctuates a lot. It's hard to. It's hard to hide. It's hard to deal with. It's just how it is. All right, I said I was going to do this yesterday, and something came up. Not that it's a huge deal, but I thought about it after the stream. I was like, I didn't play that song I said I was going to play. Good afternoon, Jim. How's it going? Nice to see you. Let me do this. I noticed when we got to the second section, this was not tuned. Yo, what's up, Brian? Such a nice melody. Yeah, it's like relatively simple. Just the whole song is like, the whole piece is pretty pretty simple, but the way the individual parts are weaved together is nice. So it's just trying to think, are there any spaces whenever each voice fills in the gap whenever the other one takes a break? There's so I was gonna do this one after. This is another piece by so that was by Manuel Ponce, who's a Mexican pianist and composer in the 20th century. And he wrote a bunch of stuff for Segovia for guitar. And I played this, and this is, I've always really liked this. Working away, trying to stay awake when you're not the only one working right now. There's a few people who are lurking and working. And I'm going to connect this with the fire comment. Lurker worker? Who else is lurking and working? Now, you don't have to say anything because you're lurking by definition. You know, but if you want to pop up from your work, you know what? You don't need to do your work anyway. You don't need to. We got Frat, Chill Mission. Kush said he was going to do it. Kush said he was going to work. Jim. Supposed to be working and lurking. That's right. What? Oh, because I skipped it. Work harder, make more money, give more money. That's right. Also, work hard, play hard. Thanks, Soul Vibes. What's a buy nothing group? So you volunteer for a Facebook? Volunteer stuff for a Facebook buy nothing group. Thanks for the claps. Here's I'll show you the videos talking about. I've shown this before, but what? I mean, I guess it still works. Or no, I guess it doesn't. I guess it does. I guess it doesn't. I guess it does. And so I try to capture the sort of the entire vibe of all of this. Pretty sure his pinky is bigger than my forearm. It's weird because so there's a few ways to kind of it's the second movement of his third. Whoops, that's supposed to say sonata. No problem. I've only ever heard Segovia basically in like not the best quality. Everything's old. There's something yeah, I think Ponce wrote this when he was studying in Paris. And so the things are the names and everything being used are French. Because it's supposed to be like a folk song too. So it's just like. And I've mentioned this before. I've wondered if it's the same folk song that we hear. No, there's no actual lyrics to it. It's just like I think the title is just it, referring to the fact that it's like an actual. It's based on an actual song. No, what I mean, like it would. So it's almost like a song without words, if you want to use Mendelssohn's words. Because if we do this, this is a Catalan folk song, at least the melody. Can't chant. Well, you can. It's not a literal thing. You gotta open up a little bit. It's a little more poetic than that. My versions, the first version. If you end up remembering the name, Mark, let me know. Because John Williams didn't teach. Sometimes people say they studied from someone, but the person doesn't actually like teach somewhere, but they may have done classes. Or do I play flamenco? I don't, but I would like to one day. No, it's not. It's not a terrible use. It happens all the time. There's, I played another thing, and the word in English, the second movement is titled folk song, but there's no words. It's just like, it's a folk tune. Like there's a tune. It's just like this is how it is. It doesn't need to be literal. What would you say to Felix Mendelssohn's songs without words? I feel like this is a response my dad would give. Because he's an engineer, and he's like stereotypically engineer-like, where it's like it either is this or it isn't. It's like, that's not how that works. Say nothing, just give him a dirty look. Well, yeah. So the two people that trying to think, the people who are like, even Segovia didn't have like formal students because he never taught at a university or anything, or a conservatory or anything. But there's like Elliot Fisk teaches and has had so many students, and he's considered one of the people carrying on Segovia's legacy. Could be Oscar Gilia. It could be Christopher Parkening. Again, John Williams doesn't do too. He's like always mainly done performances. Trying to think. But I'd say in terms of more famous students, it'd be them. I think I'm missing someone. I don't know. If I think about it, I'll mention it. So if we play this is a Catalan folk song. Again, it sounds very similar. It's not exactly the same, but it sounds similar. Let me not do that. I've been trying to change my left hand technique slightly, and it's still a work in progress, and it leads to some unexpected issues. Zero tolerance policy for phones? I'd imagine he would. So usually we end the stream with a Catalan folk song. But that's another one. It's a banger. I like thinking of something like this as a banger. I got another TikTok idea. Oops, I gotta write it down. Pretty sure there could be a whole list of videos that could be made just based on guitar techniques. Any dope ass song is a banger in your books? Well, I also think it's funny and not wrong, just funny to be like, yo, this is a dope ass song. I find this piece to be exquisite. In fact, I would even go as far as to say it's dope ass. That's Hey, type delete. Segovia would have hated if I said these three things. The song is not dope ass. It is of the first quality of song. Hey, time to play some Italian stuff for type delete. Jeez, I got the first follower of the day just now. I don't think it's as simple as being like the stream is adult or not, because I don't want it. Can I play some Bach? I could. Thank you for the bits. And hey, Ajax. Like, it's not like this is a family-friendly stream where you can't say a single curse word or make any jokes or anything like that. But I don't want it to be just like a toxic waste dump of just the most like unnecessary shitty behavior ever. So, which is how things, yeah. Hello Blue. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Yeah, no one's spamming boobas. We don't have it. We don't even have it activated. There's no need. But even then, because it's not even as simple as like cursing or not. It's more like the, you can say things that have no, each individual word is fine, but put together, they make up a terrible, you know, a terribly terrible sentence. Say like that's fine. Thanks. Also, I will. Although usually the advice that people give me is to do the opposite and to undo as many buttons as possible. Now on this shirt, there's only a few buttons and they're all unbuttoned, so I can only do so much. Hey, what's up, Nick? A hot tub stream, #1 recommendation. Tied for first place, hot tub stream. Also, more chest. Getting naked, getting butt niggy. Did I study classical guitar? I did. I'm a classical guitar studier. All right, we can play some cello sweet stuff. More chest, more bow, more wrist. Actually, the wrist is always exposed. Your hand is in a brace? Which one? How did it happen? Right wrist stuff? I figured it was your right hand. That's the only thing you've... Well, there's like the pinky on your left hand I know you've mentioned, and but I know you've mentioned issues with right hand stuff. If you have any more details, you can honestly feel free to like fill the chat with it. Jags, thank you for the 10-month resub. I appreciate the support. Heather's gonna look. Oh, I think you said you were going to see Heather. I don't know if it was for this reason, but... Yeah, so, is that one word? Like Bergen? Bergen? Louis? Yeah, we're gonna do the first cello suite in G major, but on guitar, everyone does it in D. Except for this one guy I know who did a transcription in A. Who was that guy? It was Guitar Shredder. All right. Maybe we can do this. Maybe we can do Prelude, Sarabande, Courant. Do I appreciate? We actually just watched the video of Segovia playing this piece. Today, yeah, just like, I don't know, what would you guys say, like 15 minutes ago? Segovia. Yes, sire. Clean the whole house because your cat is recovering surgery. Are you doing any electronics surgery? Any technology surgery? And yeah, Segovia was my very first introduction to the classical guitar. And also the earliest, strongest influence. Yeah, I mean, he was my first love when it came to classical guitar. In fact, I tried so hard to copy him and stuff. I learned a few lessons of sort of what not to do. I tried to copy him so much. I tried to copy his left hand, his right hand, the way he played everything, and I learned very well. I don't know how quickly that he and I our bodies aren't exactly the same, and I was trying to base my technique around his body, and that's not how it works. And it caused I just wanted my hand to look like I just wanted to do everything like he did. It turned out to not be a good idea. It was never gonna work. But there are some what I would call more important things. I'd consider them to be more important that I learned from him. Just generally sort of there could be things like trying to do your own thing and not listening to people when they tell you not to. I've mentioned this before. It's one of the reasons I've decided to go the route I've gone on Twitch, using his little saying I heard him say once. Just people told him not to play Bach on guitar. And he said, if I err, I prefer to err alone. And that's kind of how I feel about things in general and just doing things on Twitch. Yo, Jazz, welcome back. Nice to see you again. If I'm going to do stuff and I'm going to fail, I better be failing. The only thing worse than failing doing what you felt was true to you is not listening to yourself and failing doing what people told you to do. I'll tell you what, dudes. I believe the quote was, "You're not my mom, you can't tell me what to do." Back up. So there was that. There was his overall approach to... there are some things I like copy straight from him in terms of playing, but the overall approach of just like trying to do unique ways of interpreting things, not just for uniqueness' sake, but just like don't let it stop you. I don't like approaching as you're going to C. I don't like to approach things from a sort of conservative, traditionalistic manner when it comes to music. I think it's good to start there and go like, all right, what the heck is going on here, and then move forward from there. So that's right. I ain't no square. I ain't no square. So let's play a few movements of this cello suite. Thanks, Coffee. Thanks for the claps. Henrik, how's it going? Thank you for the kind words, everybody. Ajax, I'm in a basement. There are like some little windows over there. There's only one showing here, but that has like 2 covers on it. So, yeah, regardless of the time of day, the lighting's always the same. So I don't have a favorite chord in the typical sense of the question, but I've been asked this a lot. My favorite chord is it's a context of a chord, and even that it's not that simple. Bergen, thank you for the 75 bits. Guitar is really suitable for sleeping. That's good to hear. I try to keep it, even that last piece was pretty intense at times, but I hope the overall sound is like relaxing enough. So in terms of favorite chord, I mean, it's impossible. Like, I just can't answer the question. They're so different. Moonscar, thank you for gifting a sub. I went to Kezra. I appreciate the support. If anyone else has the ability to support, it would mean a lot, and it'd be super helpful because I rely on all of you to continue doing this. If you can't afford to sub or cheer or donate or whatever, there are other ways to help too. If you just watching here, just lurking, you don't even need to say anything, but if you chat and you're a nice person and you welcome people in and you make people feel better about when they're here, that helps out a lot. And then also sharing things, sharing the stream, checking out things and sharing on social media, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is. It would all be really helpful. If I had to simplify this down to one answer, though, back to the chord question, my favorite chord is a 6 chord. So yeah, C can just be a normal chord. Like, nothing special. It's just, right? It's a boring chord. Dude, sounds like jazz. Says, thanks for the stream. You are very welcome. And thank you for the $10 donation. Again, nice to see you here. If we did this, so this just doesn't... It's just the normal. Okay, C major. But if we do this, if we go, this C major chord has a lot more to it. V-Man Streams, thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Someone asked what my favorite chord was, and I said it was the chord built off of the 6th scale degree. Is Raxus recommended rating? Well, thank you for the recommendation. And V-Man, thank you for following through the recommendation, because you could have been like, don't tell me who to raid. You're not my mom. Most important group of studies? It just depends on what you're trying to do. Like, if you're trying to be an engineer, you know, studying literature probably isn't the most directly applicable, like, set of things to learn. Same thing if you're trying to be a musician. Focusing on engineering is not the best idea. Why? It just seems to... There's a couple reasons why, V-Man. I tend to gravitate towards it when I'm, like, improvising. And it also just... It has a really strong feeling to me. And that part I can't... Well, neither of those I can control. So, like, just we had... And it's like... And it's interesting because I get somewhat of a similar feeling from a Neapolitan 6th chord. Which is... So fair to do... Except there's something a little, it's like not quite balanced the same way. Let's do this so I can add a timpani in. But even... So yeah, there's something about it, but I mean, there's all sorts of things. Just certain, it's too simple of a question to. It's just things aren't simple enough to for me to be able to give a straightforward answer. Like, things aren't straightforward enough. That's. Because there's even the idea, like. Who mentioned they like anything with a flat 9 in it? I saw. I can't remember. There's some. Oh, Henrik said that. So that could be another thing. And you could do it like. Is that chord better or worse than this? I don't think so. Yeah, if you're like, I gotta head out. Yeah, it means you just gotta leave. You gotta go for now. Casual, sort of light way of saying it. It's like, I gotta head out. Also, hello, fair. And coffee sandwich, what's up? I say. So, yeah, this chord may be more specific to this instrument. There's also. There's so it's hard. Yeah. I know why people ask it, but it's not the way I approach things. Okay, back to some guitar stuff. I haven't done any tarega today. So there's a soccer or football reference potentially. May, thank you for continuing the sub from Vol. I appreciate it. It helps out a lot. Now that was good. I was like, who's that in response to? Thanks, Mark. And hello, Mikey. And hello, Noisy. Whoa, whoa. 知道我是有的线的。Shame. You don't know you did? You you made it so that when you got gifted a sub, Vol gifted you a sub. Now when that sub runs out in 30 days, you'll automatically resubscribe. Gotta go have a nice rest of the stream. Thank you, V-Man. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the follow, too. If anyone else... if you like what you've seen in the stream, definitely make sure to follow. And if you have it in your heart, in your pockets, to subscribe, that would also help, too. You want to renew? You did. So, yeah, it renewed the sub. It's gonna... The subscription from before has to run out first. But again, if anyone's not in the position to subscribe, I think in a certain sense at this point, something that may be even more helpful is just increasing visibility of the stream. So whether that's sharing, just watching the stream, and then sharing things and just watching and responding to things on other platforms, just to help get the word out, is going to be worth more than just anything purely financial at the moment. So like, I'm gonna put out a new video tomorrow. No, in 2 days, on Saturday. And whenever that goes up, the more people who watch it and like it, you know, the more people who it gets sent out to, and then more people get to see it, and then people find their way to the stream, and the people who, there's a higher chance that you'll get more people who are in a, you know, good financial situation to be able to subscribe on their own and donate, stuff like that. So very pretty nails, thank you. It's just for playing guitar. They have to be a certain length and shape and at a certain angle, and they have to be really smooth. So all right, more music though. More music. I swear I was like just gonna play something. I can play whatever, but I feel like something just pops into my head. And now it's gone. Okay. Since we're there, we'll do this. I remembered what song I was gonna play. I'm glad you guys like that piece. That one seems to definitely be a favorite. This is something totally different. Nice, Lemmy. Thank you, John. Satie, yeah. Eric Satie is the first Nausienne, first of 6 Nausiennes. This is Villa Lobos, the first of 12 etudes. The entire thing, almost the entire thing, except for a couple measures, consists of this pattern. Thanks, John. And thank you for the follow, too, a few minutes ago. Hopefully we'll see you soon. So what's up, Parakeet? I really like bringing that one down to, like, to almost nothing. So that it's just a murmur. It's just this rumbling of just, like, if we do this. And then this thing comes out of that. I guess I'm working on a diminished arpeggio. This thing is, it's like an almost ornamented arpeggio. I keep wanting to go to where I land. I've spent so much time going. So you're actually going. No, not a chromatic enclosure, but that's getting to a better way of saying it. So maybe just like chromatic approach to it, like a lower chromatic approach, because everything's approached by a half step. So yeah. Because I've always my impression, because I feel like that's more of like jazz terminology. That's where I've heard it, and I've always thought of my understanding of a chromatic enclosure as being below, above, and then down, or the opposite. Like so, like that. Be both the half step below and okay, yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah. I'm not a jazz cat, so I always have to like be careful. Thanks. Cup ASMR. You have to go to sleep. All right, take care, May. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for renewing the subscription, and hopefully we will see you soon. Perhaps tomorrow. Although it's going to be very late for you tomorrow. Yeah, I've picked up a lot of stuff from jazz. Not so much the overall aesthetic, but just more so the harmonies, which is what attracted me to it in the first place. Because it's not that the set of notes doesn't exist in classical pieces, but it seemed, my brain, it felt like a continuation of a sort of more coherent use, not coherent, but a more functional use of these extra harmony. Like, so I do that's the Magic Music Live. Thank you for the raid. Welcome everybody. No, I do not do requests. I do a lot of other stuff, a whole bunch of other stuff, but not requests. But I'd hope you just like the music anyway. So it's like we have a dominant 7th chord. What if I want some more? What if we do this? So a flat 9 and a 13. Like that sound, I was like, oh, I want to use that. What the hell? All right, let's play some music for the people before they run away. You love your music? Or just like love my music? So Black Widow Gaming, welcome. Thanks, Rocks. Yeah, I figured. Dude, some people, it's Twitch. Some people would come in and be like, their first message, maybe would be like, "My music is awesome. Listen to it. I love my music the most." Like, so it's hard. I didn't want to make any presumptions. Expecting some Scorpions. Still loving you. Right? Isn't that Scorpions? Still loving you. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So I'm glad you liked the vibes and stuck around, even though I don't do requests. So, but again, hopefully you just like the music that gets played anyway. Maybe we can do this. It's been a couple hours of just guitar. Perhaps we can do some singing stuff. This cord is wrapped around my leg. So damn, it is hard to. It's a super awkward instrument. I really think it's one of the most unnatural things a human could ever try to do with their left hand. And I would truly like to, if anyone has some other things, I would truly like to hear it. But because there's something, as much as like there's other instruments and things you do with fine motor skills and stuff like this and separation and typing, but there's something very strange about like we typically want to have our hands be like this. These three, like thumb, this finger points and does stuff and moves like this, and these just like support. But to have each of these move independently of each other ultimately, and have the, try to get the same coordination and strength and control and everything of this finger, but in all of them all at the same time, it's just like, dude, what are you like what other time in life do you find your hand looking like this on purpose and in a controlled, relatively relaxed way? It's really kind of bizarre. So I kind of just opened up to this. We can try it. I think this is where I did it last time. On the high. Well, we'd have to do like this, so that'd be like. Well, it definitely sounds strange out of context. But that could sound really nice, because you could go so this is a flat 9, so it could be an F sharp dominant 9th chord. house in New Orleans they call the rising sun. It's been the ruin of many a poor boy, and God, I know I'm one. My mother was a tailor. She sewed my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man down in New Orleans. Now the only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase in a trunk, and the only time he's satisfied is when he's on a drum. Tell your children not to do what I have done. Spend your lives in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun. Well, I've got one foot on the platform, the other is on the train, going back to New Orleans to wear that ball and chain. Well, there is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy, and God, I know I'm one. Am I streaming tomorrow? I am. Almost exactly 24 hours from now. Thank you, Fair. And the schedule's down below the stream, if you forget. Also, if you're following on Twitter and in the Discord, I'll get notifications there. Also, if you're following on Twitter and other places stuff too, it would help me out to check out what I post so we can help share it with as many people as possible. Join in Discord. Nice, nice. All right, what are some other things that we haven't really done in a while? Also, that chord progression just reminded me of Alice's Restaurant. That's what I. You can get anything you want at Alice's Restaurant. There will never be another you. We did that recently. I guess we haven't done some Beatles stuff. Probably because we did so much of it. I like pushed myself away from it a bit. I read the news today, oh boy. It's a song request. We still, I was thinking about it, we still have that channel, but like I don't even do song requests that much anymore. So it could just be anything though. I read the news today, oh boy. That should work. Woke up, fell out of bed. I read the news today, oh boy, about a lucky man who made the grade. And though the news was rather sad, well, I just had to laugh. I saw the photograph. He blew his mind out in a car. He didn't notice that the lights had changed. A crowd of people stood and stared. They'd seen his face before. Nobody was really sure if he was from the House of Lords. I saw a film today, oh boy. The English army had just won the war. A crowd of people turned away, but I just had to look, having read the book. I love to turn you on. Woke up, fell out of bed, dragged the comb across my head. Found my way downstairs and drank a cup. Looking up, I noticed I was late. Found my coat and grabbed my hat. Made the bus in seconds flat. Found my way upstairs and had a smoke. Somebody spoke and I went into a dream. I read the news today, oh boy. 4,000 holes in Blackburn, Lancashire. And though the holes were rather small, they had to count them all. Now they know how many holes it takes to fill the Albert Hall. I love to turn you on. Maybe I should just do it without a capo and up an octave from there. Oh, actually, you know what? I should do this. I don't know if my... Deep down in the depths of forgotten dreams, so far away, so long ago it seems. The memory comes of a distant beach, pale sand stretching far from reach. It was then I found my princess of the sand. As I traced the foam with the pebbles beneath my feet, I looked behind and I saw this one so sweet. She came to me and I saw in her eyes the heavenly toll of 1,000 sighs. I called her my princess of the sand. She stared at me and my mind was in a maze. As we moved along in a summer sea dream haze, she moved her mouth, but it made no sound. The message she brought can never be found, but I called her my princess of the sand. One moment we walked with the night breeze in our face. Then I looked, she'd gone, of her presence there was no trace. Where she went or came from, who can know, or if she'll ever return to help me know who she is, my princess of the sand. Someday when the summer nights come back, I'll go back to the sea and I'll follow that sand-swept track. I'll look around and I'll hope to find that strange young dream close behind. I'll call her my princess of the sand. From the UK? Gotcha. So it's a little later for you. Rachel Guy, very welcoming. Definitely coming back. Well, thank you, and I'm glad you have enjoyed the stream. Thank you for being here and for following and chatting. So hopefully we will see you soon. Hey, Scotty. I was gonna say, I was like, is that in the actual? That must be the actual key of Bridge Over Troubled Water, because it just. It's just that I. Tonight, have a good stream. All right, take care, Parakeet. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna have to actually like learn that song and not just hum parts of it half correct by ear. Well, thank you for chatting with me for the theory stuff. I'd like to do more of it. If more people were here doing that more often, we'd do it more. Speaking of chords that I like, secondary dominants are very nice. Everybody loves secondary dominant chords, though. Everybody. Everybody loves that. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I tied you to kitchen chair. I broke your throne and they cut your hair. The battle.
I was like 16.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Major Lay, the Bafokir, composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. She tied you to a kitchen chair. She broke a foam and she cut your hair. I'm from. It's not so one. You see the light. It's so cold. It's so broken. Hallelujah. Yeah. Hallelujah. Oh yeah.
It's the cowardly. It's two things: cowardly lion and a lawnmower that won't start. You gotta like prime it more. If I were king of the forest. All right. Barefoot king composing hallelujah, hallelujah. She tied you to the kitchen chair when she tied you to the kitchen chair. When she tied, when she tied you to the kitchen chair, the kitchen chair. I apologize. Where was I? How can you not love that performance? I took my love, I took it down. Climbed a mountain, I turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too.
take my love, take it down. Climb the mountain and turn around. If you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, well, a landslide will bring it down. If you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, well, a landslide will bring it down. A landslide will bring it down. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. And time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Fernando, thank you for the raid. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too.
Rodster, thank you for letting me know. You lost internet for a while and messed up the stream. I see. Internet issues are never any fun, especially when it comes to streaming. Thank you for the raid. It's nice to see you. Some of you made it. Okay, it looks like it will. Thank you all for making it through the raid. And thank you, Fernando. If you all don't know Fernando, he's a jazz guitarist and just a very sweet person. So please check him out and give him a follow if you haven't already. My name's Rafi. I go by Schnaff around these parts. I mainly play classical guitar. It's my main focus when it comes to playing music. So maybe I should do that. But I do like playing the piano and singing and stuff too, so but let's do this. You know what? Maybe we can just keep it sort of simple. So a couple things. For one, going back to something I mentioned just a little earlier in the stream, remember I was saying you can help support by just watching, sometimes saying hi to people and greeting them. This is sort of proof of that based on what Puzzle Gamer said. Also, Puzzle Gamer, you have to realize that when someone's streaming, there's a lot going on at once, and I can't speak for anyone else, but I can say for myself, if I ever don't respond to something, I just like forgot. There's a lot of things going on. Like I'm trying to read the chat and play music. And, you know, I got other stuff like sort of going on in my head, so it's not like it's not intentional. Or sometimes you'll do something like a classic thing is talk to anyone who streams. You think you've responded, but you've just done it in your head. Because sometimes, you know, it'll be like playing a piece of music, and it'll be like, right. Schnapp, there's a song by Bach called Jesu, Joy of Man's Desiring is Here. Maybe you can analyze the melody because it seems so simple yet just flows so naturally. Maybe you can explain it? Maybe I just think that well, and it's like, yeah, you're gonna do it, and I'll sort of like do this response thing in my head, but I'm still playing this, and I'm still doing that, and trying to read other people's messages, and it's definitely not intentional. It's the last thing I want from people, but yeah, it's just not. It's just, yeah, it's... I'm glad you said something, though. I'm sure there have been many people in the past who've never said anything and just left and been like, I'm sick of this person ignoring me. Like, yeah. It's very difficult. It's very difficult, and it doesn't help that, you know, I'm often also dealing with all sorts of other things. Yeah. Now, to answer the actual question, I'm very familiar with that piece. We could do an analysis thing at some point. Someone brought up just a composer and guitar player right at the beginning of the stream, but I'd like to do more analysis stuff moving forward. This might not be the best stream for it because I have to go kind of soon. Today and yesterday were streams where I usually don't have a timer stream, but I do. I do again today, so. But I'm trying to think. I guess we could do like requests based on people subscribing to. Subscribing or like donating to request for a song to be analyzed, because it takes up a good chunk of time to do. But I think it's a good idea. It's something I'd like to do. It's also something no one else is doing on the platform, so. And I think it would play into my relatively unique set of skills and knowledge and background and stuff. So, But for now, I'm gonna play some more music and yeah. I'm trying to do a lot of stuff. We'll do this to close it. We'll go back to the guitar stuff. Oh, that's right. We're playing Tarega. Yeah, Puzzle. It works the other way too. I think in the streamer situation, it's not so much getting ignored. That happens sometimes. Maybe someone's saying something and you're like, "Hey, so and so," and you ask something or make a comment and they don't respond. For me, it's more as the streamer, you don't know what's going on except for what you see in chat. So like, let's say no one talks for like minutes at a time. It's like everyone just left. All of a sudden, everything just dies and becomes empty. As far as the streamers like senses are concerned, all of a sudden nothing's happening. And maybe they'll say something too, and nothing's happening still. And it's like, am I being ignored by people? Like, what's going on there? Or another one that can make me feel really uncomfortable is when I ask people for things. It doesn't even have to be like money type stuff. It's like, I'd appreciate if you could follow, subscribe if you can. Also, if you can, if you haven't already followed on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, stuff like that. Like, I'd really appreciate the help. It means so much to me. And then no one does anything. It's like, it doesn't feel very good. Now that like comes with the territory, so it's not like I don't understand why people. I get it, but it's it can make me really anxious every time I'm about to ask for something, as I'm asking for it, and then afterwards when nothing changes, I'm just like, well, all right then. Okay, I guess moving right along, right? So it's like it's. Although Daniel, thank you for the follow. You said something, you didn't get a response. Yeah, it's just like you're just like, what the, like, what do you do then? What do you, it's a very strange. It's like it doesn't feel the best, and even if you know it's not personal, it's still difficult to, at least for me, and I know for other people, but I know for me, I can say for sure, it's not a very good feeling. I already, when it comes to, again, going back to the asking for whatever situation, I already feel uncomfortable every time I do it. Even if people were to be like, yeah, we'll help out, I still feel uncomfortable. I've never liked in life like asking for things, like ever. So I feel very anxious when I do it. And then when there's no response, it's even worse. I'll feel like a fool. I'll start filling in the blanks. I'll start imagining what you all look like watching the stream. I get this. I've mentioned this before, that I get this, I imagine like it's a room full of people and everyone's like, it's like a classroom of students and a teacher asks a question that no one knows the answer to. And it's like, is anybody able to, I'm struggling so much. I'm struggling so much. I'd love any sort of support or anything. Like, and I just imagine like, and everyone's like looking at each other like, it's like, what the hell? Did anybody do the reading? Did anybody do the reading? Anyone? Do any of you know what book we're even reading? We're 3 weeks into the book. Can anybody tell me the title? Who knows the author of the book? And someone's like, oh, no. It's like that. That's how it feels. That's how it feels. So, that being said, if you haven't already followed, or if you're enjoying the stream and you'd like to help support, this is viewer-supported radio. Good morning, RAR. All right, that's gonna be stuck in my head. Oh, and lay me down like a bridge. These are the scenarios you have to consider. Hey, what's up? What's up, Jason? And hello, Ada. These are the scenarios you have to consider when people around you are encouraging you to stream yourself and start up. It ain't all laughs and hype trains for most people. Yeah, so that's it. I struggle sometimes to find a balance when people tell me they want to stream or they ask questions about streaming if they're new, and I'm like, I don't want to just crush their dreams. For one, I could be wrong. There are some people who just like, oh, I stream, and just people just flood into their stream, like they're just like, and it's like guys, let's be like, come on, stop throwing so much money at me. I gotta count it. Like, you're throwing too much money before I can count. Like this whole streaming thing is fun. I don't know why. I don't know what these people are talking about whenever they complain about streaming. This is so much fun. I can't wait to do this tomorrow. Thousands of people like, you're the best human ever. Don't take all my money. Oh my god, you're so sweet. I love streaming. I love streaming. What is people talking about? And then there's legitimately 99.9999999% of the other people who are like, guys? Is anyone there? Hello? Anyone? I did press start stream. Yeah, I'm not dropping any frame. OBS says streaming. Okay, it says I'm live. I sent out the notification. Is anybody... Can anybody hear me right now? Am I? You guys there? I thought people were supposed to throw money at me. Where are the hype trains? Where are the raids? Maybe I'm just no good. Maybe I wasn't meant to stream. Maybe it's just not for me. Oh, so stupid. I should have pressed the start stream button. I knew people wouldn't like me. Oh, I stink at the music. I'm so bad at this. It's so boring. I feel like that's a closer, Oh! A follow? From Ice Swallow... Oh. I thought someone actually wanted to talk to me. Someone's here. Hello. Hey, how's it going? Kill yourself. What? Why did they say that? What? You're so... How do I ban this person? Mods? Oh, I don't have any mods. Damn it. Okay, let me clear. You suck and no one likes you. Shit. Who's pumped to stream later? Who's pumped to stream? Yeah, it's damn it. Where's the who knows? I feel like there's gotta be some people who know the emote I'm talking about. Where's the gotta go stream. Bye now. Blindfold. What's the emo where it's crying, but there's like there's the mask of the smiling face over it? It's a BTTV emote, I think, is mainly where it is. The hell is? It's also like in memes and stuff. Like there's a it's not just an emote, but I don't think I have it. I don't have it. Good humor, always say, yeah, most of the time humor is there's always some truth, and typically it's something bad too. Unless you're gonna be like, unless your humor is like, who's on first? It's like, no, who's on second? What's on one? It's like, oh, that's so funny. Like, get it because they mixed it up. Oh, that's so clever and humor, wit, and like, okay, it's like, all right, great. But for the most part, it's like, if it wasn't comedy, then it would be the opposite of funny. Like if the context was only different. But in the context of comedy, you can be like, I will, when you just want to like take that kid and just want to strangle and rip his head off. It's like, murdering children isn't funny, but talking about murdering children in a comedic way, hilarious. Some people just clip that out of context. I'll just give you some space after it so you can clip it out of context. That's like some people's entire thing. That's like, you guys know who Anthony Jeselnik is? Like, that's what he built himself on. He just like sets you up straight up, so he eats kids. Uh-oh, man. Uh-oh. They're gonna get me. They're gonna get me on LSF. Uh-oh. What is this? What is this image? Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah. So this is this is like there's a Pepe one. There's a BTE event where it's Pepe one. Where again he's crying. He's got the red eyes and stuff, and it's just that a smiling face above it. Oh snap! That yeah, that streaming joke thing you're doing. It's funny. Okay. I was trying to think of a fake. I was trying to come up with an impression of an Anthony Jeselnik joke that's not a real joke of his and is offensive, but the right type of offensive, so I don't like get in trouble. But whatever, it's not worth it. You guys get what I mean. You guys get what I mean. All right. I need to, I gotta head out. So. Interplanetary galactic beanings? Did I say that? I can't tell if that's a typo. No, there's no way. It must have been I must have misspoke and someone thought it was funny. All right, guys, if I get banned, it's partly Big Coffee's fault. Because they're totally going to use that quote. They're going to be like, it's a quote. It's a quote. It's been logged. It's official. Yeah, all the funniest stuff, it's all making fun of other people, making fun of yourself, especially if you can make fun of yourself. Sometimes the more offensive it is, the funnier. Now, where people oftentimes make mistakes is they think just because something is offensive, then it's funny. It's like, no, that's not how that works. You can't just say something. There's got to be like wit. It's got to be a joke. It's got to be an actual joke. Good vibes and energy like always. Well, thank you, Mikey. I'm trying my best. I'm trying. Like, whenever we watch videos on here, it's almost always at someone else's expense. But none of it's ever serious. You made a clip just so it was accurate. Well, I appreciate the accuracy. I want every single quote that's in there. There's almost 2,000 of them now, right? I better have actually said that. When parallel fifths become banned, dude, parallel fifths are awesome. Hey, Sean, nice to see you. How's it going? I was talking about how the harsh realities of streaming. Oh, so that's what I was gonna say. So it's like I don't want to discourage people from streaming, but I also don't want them to go through what a lot of people seem to think streaming is, because their perceptions oftentimes are distorted because they watch the people who are popular because they're popular. Like, so we did this last stream, 2 streams ago. We went into the Apex Legend category and reversed the viewership, the way it organized the streams from low to high. There had to be at least 50 streams with 0 viewers, all just doing the same thing. And we brought it up for it. The context was a little different, but like that's more the reality. Look, we got Nick Merckx, Apex Legends. People see him like, oh, dude, I love Nick Merckx, watch him all the time, whatever. I want to do what he does. He's got 30,000 people, makes like millions of dollars. He's got all these subs, all these people around. It's so awesome. It's so hype. So hype. Oh, the next person down has 4.7 thousand. Okay, that's still pretty dope, dude. That's dope. That's dope. It starts going down, but what they don't realize is that they go to stream, and this is what happens. 0, 0, 0. No one's watching these streams right now. Let's see how long it takes to get a stream with 1 viewer. Still 0 views. Still. Oh, here we go. Here's the first one. 1 viewer. Guys, when I said 50, right, I wasn't kidding. I wasn't kidding. These are all 0 viewers, right? If we go. These are all the zeros. Yeah, more than, right? So it's like, wasn't even, I was trying not to, and Scotty's right. Some of these, what if we do the 1 viewers? Yeah, probably Nightbot or something is in their stream, or maybe they have some other bots that are there. These are all the 1 viewer. Like 6 hours, 26 minutes with 1 viewer, but it may just be a bot. It may be 0 viewer. 6 hours, just like hours and hours. Still 1 viewer. Let's see how long it takes to get to 2 viewers. Hey, there we go. Jumped up from 1 to 3. How are there no streams with 2 viewers? That's like statistically, I feel. Oh, 3. Oh, back down to 1. Back down to 1? What happened? What the hell? Okay, we're back to 1. I was gonna say, no way it jumped up. Hey, Jazz Piano Bar. Yeah, it is. Welcome to the stream. It is, and like I try to put it into perspective. It's very difficult though, for lots of reasons. Still 1 viewer, by the way. Still people stomping upstairs. Dude, how? This is crazy. Yeah, people's first impression of Twitch is usually a broadcaster that was promoted for you to see. Yeah, and they're it's like, that's why you're seeing them. And it doesn't even necessarily need to, like, I don't think Scotty means that, like, the platform decided to give them some special thing. It's just like, no, it's organized by, like, you're most likely to see the person the more viewers they have. That's typically, and that used to be the only way. You couldn't even search like this. And so you just, dude, this is it. It's endless. And I mean, how far can we go? Because I mean, if I go, I'm almost scared because there are, if we search by games, whoops, browse. Okay, Apex Legends. Damn it, I can't look. I wish I knew how many streamers there were right now, because what we could do is find a number and be like, I don't know, find how many people are below a certain number of viewers. It's play music rather than gaming, but it's not like wildly different. Except this is not set up the same way right now. What the hell? Give me the thing so I can just search by numbers of viewers. I want to do the same thing. Bruh. Bruh. What the hell? Why can't... Do I have to actually type music in here? I do. Okay, so if we go to low to high, there's still 0 viewers. This is still the 0 viewer range. 1 viewer. Now, some of these are like radio things. This is not a person. It's so crazy how big the music section has gotten. I swear there used to be like 10 people. So this is still 1 viewer. Wait, what the hell is this? Oh. So just because you do music, again, doesn't guarantee anything. And like, this is the reality. I would love for someone from Twitch to like be watching me right now as I just disincentivize people from streaming. Still 1 viewer. Yeah, there was a Beethoven like thing. Still 1 viewer, by the way. These are 1 viewer streams at the moment. So like, and we mentioned this before, like, oh, but you can find them by searching low to high, like this. But what about the person with like 3 viewers? Where if you search like this, it takes forever to get to them. But then if you search like this, it still takes forever to get to them. And even where I am, this is like, look at all these people above me. Why is someone gonna go past this? Bro, am I even on here? How many viewers do I have? Do I have like nobody watching, or am I just... Is Twitch not showing me to myself? Okay, I never do this, but I have to look for a second. I have to do this, hold on. Viewers. Okay, I have decent... Okay, 80 viewers. Hobby Blaze, thank you for the 5-month resub. I still have to do... Wait, I think Jason did a blindfolded challenge thing. I scrolled past myself? Okay, so I'm just an idiot. Surprise, surprise. All right, so... And this is with some raids. Usually I'm like in this range. I average, without raids, I average 50 viewers. 45 to 55. So typically you gotta go, let's say, like this. Scroll through this. Which isn't, it's not terrible, but it's not very good. It's not the best. It doesn't, oh my God, I'm not showing browser. Damn it. You can imagine what I was doing. I was scrolling up. God damn it. God damn it, I was scrolling. So, yeah, it's not the worst, but it's difficult. It doesn't lead to like, oh, you know why I looked past it? Because I was expecting to see this. I saw it. I saw a directory in the thumbnail. God damn it. Live guitar music, by the way. Live guitar music in stereo. Headphones recommended. Live scrolling in stereo. Live scrolling on Twitch. We're scrolling here. No wonder Twitch hates me. No wonder they don't help. Like, we're not helping this idiot out. So it's not to the point. It doesn't lead itself back into this sort of positive feedback loop where it just keeps growing. It just doesn't. Like, so this stuff is, and I've been doing this for less than a month. Will be my 4-year stream anniversary. Taking no breaks or anything. Dude, it's rough. It's rough. Now, I wouldn't want to stop you from doing, like, some people, that's not why they do it. At least when I started, I didn't care about being big or anything. But as I wanted to do it more and be like, I want to focus on this, it just became a necessity. And I don't see a problem with that in principle. With any sort of art. If you're like, oh, I want to be able to support myself and I like what I do and I think it has value, so I want to share it with as many people as possible. It's like, I don't buy that that's a bad thing. I think people instantly take whatever comes after, like, whatever surrounds wanting more is instantly being greed. But I think the context is important. $20 emotes. Oh, I saw people right before I started the stream. Right when I went to do the I'm live. I saw that they are giving out more emote slots. Yeah, the blur between partnership. Yeah, it doesn't even. Which I don't care. Whatever, give thing. I'm not one of the people who's like, I got partnered. There should be a distinction between me and the other people. Like, I can totally see an argument for that, but I personally don't care. I don't want people to have less things. Like, that's something important too. Like, I don't want people to fail. I don't want to have more so that I can have more than other people. Like, I don't want there to be a gap between me and other people. That doesn't make me feel good. It doesn't help me out either. Like, let's say nothing changes, but like a ton of people around me all just have less and I still have the same amount. That's just a worse situation to me. I still have all the same issues and everything like that. Nothing's changed. It's shitty for more people. Like, great. That's like, not a fan of putting people down or hoping that other people fail. It's not very, which is sometimes like when people are like, think about all the people who have it worse than you. It's like, okay, that makes me feel guilty. And also I don't want to think about that in this context because I'm going to feel sad for them. Like, I don't like seeing people not succeed. I don't like going to this thing. I don't like seeing this. If it decides to load. I don't like seeing this. To think that, like, this isn't just a random, like, it took a split second to go by it, but like, this person, he's spending more than a split second here in his room playing music. It's not split second. 6 hours and 35 minutes. One person. I don't like that. I don't like that that's the case. But hey, is this the video we wait, I feel like I used this video one time. But I can't what's the topic? Hey Tiger. The difficulties of streaming, particularly when starting out. And that it's like if you don't have any other platform, if you don't have a whole bunch of followers and stuff on Twitter or Instagram or TikTok or whatever, or YouTube, and even if you do, sometimes it's not easy, but it's better. Sometimes it can be easy if you have tons of people on other platforms, but like, but if that's not, if you're just starting out, boom, Twitch is the first thing you're doing. It's like, how the hell is anybody supposed to see you? Now there are answers to that, which we can't get into because I really have to go. I've already taken too much time. I really need to go. But yeah, so I don't. Yeah, I don't like. I simultaneously want to grow and succeed according to my own standards, and at the same time I don't want that to be at the expense of others, and I don't want to see other people fail in the process. It doesn't motivate me. It doesn't make me feel better. And so I try to, like, where this started from when it came to listening, I read the word listening. When it comes to talking about streaming for the first time, it's like, I'm still not exactly sure how to keep people inspired and motivated, but also not have them be delusional about what the reality of the situation is, because it's rough. It's rough. And those Twitch earnings stats that came out shows that another dimension in which it's very rough for nearly everyone. It's rough. But you have to try. If you want to do it, like, you have to try. You know what? It's like basically free to try. All the software, like hardware, I mean, you could just start with your phone. You could just get a free app. And, you could just get Twitch. Download Twitch on your phone. If you have a smartphone, you can stream. For the delusionable. I mean, because it was delusionable. It has the capacity to be made delusional. Where are those data? I can show you. I think I'm like not supposed to show it, or I don't know, or mention it because it's not like official, but I'll send you a link. If you look Twitch earnings leaderboard, you can see the top, when Twitch had that leak that I forget how many weeks ago, when someone hacked Twitch, they got all the payouts for the streamers over the course of 2 years and 3 months, something like that. You can see me on there. You can see how much I make. You can see how much I make. Mine is donations, but for me, donations aren't that. It's a small percentage. I'm there. And I'm in the top 10. I'm like in the top 6,000. And I make less than minimum wage. That's the real, like... How many streamers are there? On the list, it's the top 10,000, but how many streamers... Oh, geez, how many people have broadcasted on Twitch in, like, the past year? I don't know. You can find... We do 2020? Okay. In 2020... Whoa. Is this right? This is from Twitch itself. Twitch is saying that in 2020, more than 13 million people decided to stream for the first time. How many people are active on Twitch in 2020? In 2020, 41.5 million Twitch users in the United States. Oh, that's users, not streamers. How many streamers are on Twitch? Okay, this says in September 2021, Twitch had approximately 8.07 million active streamers. So, like, talk about the top 1%. Dude, even the top... What am I... Okay, so according to this, like, we look at this. Yeah, you think, like... Because some people are like, you got to be in the top 1% or so this thing to, like, make... It's like, dude. You got to be in, like, the top 1% of the top 1% of, like, the top 1%. The Twitch... TwitchTracker.com metrics are little... It's hard to tell the ranking, but if I'm ranked 25,000, the top 0.35% of streamers, and again, I make less than minimum wage. It's like, the kind of... That's why I tell you guys, like, I'm not gonna... That's why I'm not gonna sell out to try to make it streaming. It's like, dude, if I wanted to make it, I'm not gonna... This is what a stupid, just like... Like, unless you really like what you're doing, if you if you don't really love streaming, and you're gonna have to try it to know. Like, dude, what the hell? You really want to make it to the top fraction of a percent and still struggle? Is that what you like? If you do, then and that's okay. It's like, if it could be guaranteed. Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. I was like, hey, Captain, here. It's like, you know, then you could treat it like a normal job. And be like, don't like my job, but I got to do it and I make money. But the lack of a guarantee is what's just like, dude, just get a, like, I said this half as a joke last time. Was it Scotty who was like, hey, what the, just get a real job. Just get a real job. Just get a job with a salary. Just do it. Like, don't do this for money. Like, I'm in it for the money. I hate streaming. I don't like music or gaming or whatever, but I'm going to do it and make money. It's like, you're a dumb person with a stupid head. You're a fool. It's like, what the hell are you like? What are you thinking? So, who's super motivated and inspired? Everybody get out there and click that start streaming button. Who's ready to click that start streaming button? Just imagine I have a tiny microphone, because anybody who's ever motivational has a tiny microphone. They have like a clicker, and they hold their clicker like this. This is a nail file, but I can pretend it's a tiny microphone. And they look out like that. And the camera's like from below. Instant motivation. I would have listened to him, but I don't see his tiny microphone on the side of his head. No, it's just because it's actually so tiny you can't even see it. Oh, this guy must be believable. All right. And you also have to do this. In between talking, you have to do this. I apologize in advance. You have to go. You have to say something. And then when you're done saying something, you have to make the saliva sound. Or that could just be TED Talks. But I swear, the number of people that quietly say, like, okay, or just, like, make that sound in TED Talks is infuriating. So they say, what can we do about this problem? Okay. And I say that there is a solution. We just haven't looked in the right place yet. Okay. It's like, hey, God damn it, like... Stop making that disgusting noise. All right. Hello, Jack. Hello, Jack. So I apologize for the sound. Gross sound. Okay, I really have to go. But this is volley like that one. That's my TED Talk about TED Talks. I'd rather have this be the issue where, see, I enjoy streaming. I enjoy doing it. Some people, I get the impression that some of you get the impression that I don't enjoy streaming. I'm not liking what I'm doing because I don't feel fulfilled and like content with my life. Maybe you could put it that way. But I promise you that's not it. And I think I say that's the case. Right? But even if you don't believe me, I feel like there's numbers that show it too. Again, I come back. I have, I felt horrible after the stream on Sunday. And 24 hours later, I was back here trying again. It's like, I feel like my track record should say a lot. I hope. It may just say, this guy's an idiot. He's crazy. Why doesn't he just give up? Jack, thank you for gifting that sub to BNS. Thanks, Jack. That I can switch to? I mean, I do have another camera, but it's like lower quality. I don't know if it'd be... I don't know. I'll have to think about it, but I got too many other things that are way higher up on the priority list. There's already too many of those. So more music. Ada, thank you for the 10 bits. Yeah, I'm gonna play the ending song, and then I really have to head out. But again, I'll be back tomorrow. Less than 24 hours, I will be back here. Doing it again. We'll see what happens. Okay. But thank you for being here. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Let's do our Catalan folk song. And again, if you haven't already followed, make sure to do that. If you enjoyed the stream and you'd like to help support, and if it's within your ability to do so, I would appreciate that as well. If you can't do any of those, if you can't do that, it also helps to, if you follow and watch and like and subscribe and share and stuff on other platforms, that's like maybe even more important. Just spreading the word. Because that's what we were sort of talking about, visibility. That's what like all of this was about. It's like, how much can you be seen? So, struggling. Still struggling. But I'm also still trying, and there's still things I can do. Thank you, Fair. All right, let's do this. Thank you for all the hearts. Sorry about the stomping. That's another thing. I really need to get out of here. Also, I saw there were some TikTok follows. I appreciate, dude. That may be the biggest thing. I wish TikTok didn't have such a bad reputation. The reach you can have on it is unreal right now, and it is not to be. Yeah, if you're gonna joke about it, make sure you're joking, but like. So, speaking of visibility, if you guys, I have a feeling, I don't know, most people watching right now probably don't have a TikTok account. That would be my guess. I didn't have one until like, I don't know, a few weeks ago or something. But it'd be nice to get that stuff out, because like right now, yeah, I have like 22 followers. So if something gets put out, like that's nothing. It's hard to get that traction to then get it out to more people. That's what so much is about, traction, reaching people. And like, I'm essentially, right now, I'm like the people we were just watching, like the Twitch streams we were scrolling by. And so I'm trying to, I'm hoping that I can get some help from you guys on TikTok and YouTube and all that stuff to try to, because on other platforms, but you got to grow on those platforms to get people back over to Twitch. So it's like, well, what the hell? That's why I was never the biggest fan of people giving advice. It's just like Instagram. It's like, okay, but how? What do you do specifically? Also, when I post something there, it's like, who's gonna see it? These things are not simple, and it's just like it's brutal. It's all just like really rough. So. Okay, let's find someone to raid. You watch the videos without an account, or is it one of those like user 1234599 like string of 20 digits? Even if you just do that, like that probably helps. Like, look, all these platforms want to see videos with engagement. They want to. YouTube doesn't care if you like or dislike a video. They just want to see that someone interacted with the video. They want to see that someone commented. They want to see that someone watched it all the way through. Like all these things. Like they want to see that when they show the thumbnail for the video, people clicked on it. All this stuff. Like that's, and why wouldn't they? What the? So, okay. I have to go. Let's look at my list of 1 billion people who I'm following. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Almost at this time. Scrolling. Whoa. Oh, I thought that was my mouth doing that. But it's in the song. Oh, here's someone who I haven't seen in a while. Let me just keep going, but I think oh my God, there's so many people. It's not even like new people. It's there's just so many people. I don't know I can't decide. Dude, oh shit. Chris, dude, thank you for the 3-year resub. What is up? Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm still just grinding in life. Just trying to get my life straight. Just trying to do the whole, that whole thing. Just trying to fix all my problems. And not get crushed in the process. Am I right? Am I right? Huh? Am I right? life? Huh? With 3 viewers, I'm gonna raid someone who I know. I'm gonna raid someone who I know. It's a sort of like little rule I made for myself. One time I raided someone. It was their first time streaming. I had gotten a huge raid before, and like we went over with like 300 something people, and the person didn't even notice till like minutes later, and then they were just like, "Oh, hey everyone." I was like, "I'm never doing this again." So maybe that person ruined it for other people. But I was like, "Yeah, I nerd. What a waste." I knew, see, I didn't want to do it. It was such a selfish reason for doing it. And not just on my part, but on other people's part. I'm gonna be honest. Because people are like, I want to blow this person's mind. I want them to like freak out and stuff. And it was like, yes, but like careful. Like, it's right, it was... Okay, you didn't blow their mind. They didn't get that, like, they didn't freak out and stuff when you reacted. So now what? Did you still enjoy, like, going over there and, like, bringing all the people over there? Or was it just so that you could watch a person, like, freak out? And, like, it's still a nice thing regardless. Don't get me wrong, but it's like... It was very... I think the main motivator was quite superficial. And I regretted doing it afterwards. And it was like, I'd rather raid someone who I know who will appreciate it. You know, they've given something, whether it's just like being a nice person, participating in something, just where there's something there. Especially if I have more viewers than normal. You get like a big raid and it's like, okay, we're gonna raid with like 500 people or something. Like, I take that as like a special situation now. And so it'll be like, I may have raided the person the day before, but if I'm like really like, I want to bring these people over here as a special thing, yeah. See, I'm hyper aware of the mistake I made, and I'm hyper aware of it, don't worry. All right, so I haven't seen Miss Mary Lou in a while. I just haven't seen her on Twitch in a while. Not just in here, but... And she is a lovely person. So, let's go over and say hey to her and totally blow her mind. That would be cool. Can you imagine, like, every day you raid someone with, like, 10,000 people, and every day you're blowing people's minds with... that's gotta be pretty crazy. Hello, Xbox Master. You came right at the end of the stream. And you're never coming back. Don't you just love Twitch? What is that person's day like? What is their day-to-day life like? I don't know, probably degenerate, but like not in the cool, funny way. Probably actually like, I don't know. All right, I won't get into it. Don't feel like tainting the end of the stream. Yeah, so copy those raid calls. Be back tomorrow. Let's say hey to Miss Mary Lou. Being a Xbox. I mean, maybe probably spends. Super toxic gamer. Probably. Anyone who resident sleepers someone who they just met right away as they're ending the street, like, that's super toxic. That person, like, not just that, but like, you know that, yeah. Have you guys not seen the clip? I frequent the slums of Twitch. I know what the slums are like. I see what the trash looks like. I see the trash. I can taste it. Gotham City, Bruce Wayne, like... No, you don't have to do... that was a joke. That's definitely a tiger tip. Okay. Thank you all for being here and continuing to support. I don't know if you were like, hey, what the... Thank you for being here. Hopefully I will see you tomorrow. Let's say hey to Miss Mary Lou.